I hope at this stage you're feeling very comfortable inside of Soundation because we've really covered all of the technical music making aspects of this program. So now the pressure is going to shift over to you. The ball is in your court and you're ready to make your very own full composition. It's one thing to know what all of the knobs do. It's one thing to understand all of the little nuances of the digital audio workstation. But unless you apply what you've learned, what's really the use? So the rules for this challenge are very simple. You can do whatever you want as long as in your mind it's a full composition and you've used Soundation. All right, so don't go and use any other outside sources. Just work inside of Soundation. Use audio tracks, instrument tracks. It could be just audio tracks. It could be just instrument tracks. It could be just one sound and a bunch of effects. It's really up to you and your own creative vision. Okay, I don't want you doing this because you feel like it's work or you feel like it's just something to do. I want you to do it because you want to. There's no grade at the end of this. There's no little letter that's going to go next to your final work that's going to differentiate you from any of your peers. This is music. This is subjective. And I hope that you're here learning because you want to learn, because you want to express yourself and you want to create music. That's what this is all about. That's what the Sormena project is all about. So by now, you should have a really good feeling on what's possible inside of Soundation, and it's just up to you to figure out where you want to go with that and what sort of song or composition or work or project you want to create. Now, if you're brand new to the whole music making journey, you don't know anything about music theory, you've never seen how a full track is arranged and laid out, don't worry, we're going to be going over that in the next few videos. But for those of you with a bit more experience or practice or some basic music theory knowledge, then I definitely want you just jumping right in there and seeing what you can come up with. After you finish, it might be helpful to go back and watch the rest of the videos because you'll have a chance to see what Paul was able to come up with, what I was able to come up with, and we'll talk a lot about some of the aspects of making music. So far, we've been talking about, technical things. Here's an audio track, here's an instrument track. Well, how does that apply to making music? And it really doesn't. So that's what we'll be covering in the next few videos. And I kind of do differentiate our learners, our visitors here into kind of three categories. The first category is people who are completely brand new. If you're totally brand new to all of this, I'd encourage you to watch all of the rest of the videos right now and then go in and try to make your track. Unless you're feeling inspiration, if you feel like you're ready to jump in here and get started, by all means do that for sure. I would never tell somebody not to do that. If inspiration strikes, always stop the videos and work on making your music. The second category of people are those who've maybe tried in the past but have hit the wall many times and have never really been able to break through and finish something. If you're in that second camp of people, I'd say get to work, see what you can come up with. And if you do run into that wall, at that point, maybe it would make sense to pause and watch some of the videos. Our third category of people are those of you who just kind of want to be a part of this community. You already know what's going on. You don't even necessarily need to be watching any of these training videos up until now. And if you're in that camp, go in there and make a track. But then I would say you might be interested in hearing and seeing what Paul and I did, because I think we can all learn from each other, even if we have tons of experience. All right. So for those of you who are going to be digging into your tracks, go for it. For the rest of you, you'll hear from me again in the next video. Take care. Have fun composing.